Here in this video we will discuss about why Konchu was banished by the 5 other gods of the Ennead and what led to his imprisonment, as well as talk a bit about the 5 gods that were present in the meeting under the Great Pyramids and missing 4, and then the 10 others that have been imprisoned in stone. So let's get to it. The Ennead were originally described as a supergroup of Egyptian gods made up of 9 deities and worshipped at the Heliopolis in ancient Egypt. But in episode 3, when Konchu forced the other gods to summon their avatars for a meeting, there were only 5 other gods, namely Osiris, Isis, Horus, Hathor, and Tefnut. There are 4 more vacant seats. One can say that the avatars were not able to come and attend, but then again, the portals for the meeting for the gods can present themselves anywhere, so why didn't the other 4 gods attend? Well, the answer to that question came in a scene in episode 4 when the avatar of Osiris placed the stone Ushapti of the imprisoned Konchu in a place along with 9 other Ushaptis of other gods. So why was Konchu banished by the gods anyway in the first place? And why was he later imprisoned in stone? Or the short question is, what the hell did he do to deserve it? Well, Moon Knight has exploited the idea that Konchu is kind of like a lone wolf among a pack of Egyptian gods. And in episode 3, it finally reveals that why that is so. In a meeting with the other gods, it is revealed that Konchu might be the most humane out of all of them, which led to him being banished. He is the only one among them all that still seem to care about humanity and fight for what is right, even though the other gods are now indifferent to the suffering of humans, with their reason being that humans turned away from them a long time ago, stopped worshipping them, and hence they had to abandon them all. So in the ancient past, there was a great meeting between the gods after humans started to stop worshipping them and found new deities, especially in Egypt and the Middle East, with the rise of the Abrahamic faiths like Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and others. That's the true issue between Konchu and the other gods. It is their refusal to intervene in humanity's battles, to which Konchu really opposes. The gods were dissatisfied that humans had abandoned their faith in them and deserted humanity in a petty manner. Since Konchu opposed this, the gods banished the moon god from the Ennead to live out his vigilante ambitions alone after he took it upon himself to inflict justice on those who deserved it. But there were rules in place for that. Konchu or any other god mustn't reveal the true nature of the gods or even expose their existence, thereby only intervening with the help of avatars, and not through direct means, like by using overt force or display of powers. So knowing all that, so when Konchu used his powers to create a solar eclipse out of nowhere, the gods saw this as a break of their rules and summoned the avatars to a meeting to discuss the issue. So even though Mark Spector, Konchu's avatar, wasn't able to convince the other gods to imprison Harrow for trying to release Amit into the world, Konchu was still pardoned, but was then later issued an ultimatum that if he was ever to display his powers again in view of the human race and expose the existence of the gods, then he would be imprisoned, which of course did happen in the end of the episode 3. And yes, Konchu was put into an Ushapti stone statue by the combined powers of the 5 other remaining gods. Now we come to another important issue, a question. Where are the other 4 gods of the Ennead? There were only 5 in the meeting. And how many other gods have been imprisoned in the same manner? So in the opening scenes of episode 4, we saw the avatar of Osiris carrying the newly formed Ushapti of Konchu, and with a seemingly heavy heart place it alongside 9 other Ushaptis of other gods. Which means that along with Amit's Ushapti that was found later in the episode, there are a total of 11 gods imprisoned in stone. What are the names? Well, I'm not really an Egyptologist, but I can definitely name a few with confidence. So there's Konchu of course, and Amit, and of the other 9 I can make out are that of Anubis in the top right, Seth on the left of Konchu, and apparently Haweret as well by her appearance in the end of the episode, that hippo goddess of fertility. She damn thick, yo. So how did all these other gods get themselves turned into stone? Well, Konchu and Amit's reasons are known, but the 9 other gods? What could possibly be their reason, and how could 5 of them overpower 9 other gods? So yes, this is all theories from here on in. I'm guessing that of course Seth and a couple of others that might have been aiding him in his war against Osiris and Horus would have been imprisoned due to their actions. The other gods would have slowly, one by one, broken their vows and the rules of the Ennead and tried to influence humanity or help them or maybe even attack them, thus forcing the 9 other gods of the Ennead to put them down into stone. And of course, one by one of the 4 missing gods of the Ennead would have also done the same. Which means that Konchu is only the latest of the gods to break the rules and the vows taken during that meeting in the ancient past. But again, yes, this is still a theory. Anyway, with that we come to the end of it, so do hit that like button for support and subscribe as well to be a part of the MindQ family. But most of all, smash the bell icon for regular updates on new videos right here on this channel. Till the next one, take care fam.